Welcome back, guys. Axia here with our lovely topic of the day, Elite Moderators. Welcome back, guys, to another shitty rant video. Today our topic is Elite Moderators in Combat Arms slash Super Elite. We're going to do a little background on them, way back to the beginning, what it's devolved to, and some issues that I'm having with it, that we're all having with it, and some controversy that has been addressed slightly by our lovely GMs of Combat Arms. So let's start it out here. 2008 to 2009, a little after the first year anniversary, we didn't have Elite Moderators. That was kind of that concept wasn't around. There used to just be the normal vote kicking system, if anyone remembers. It was, you can obviously, I think you could kick an OMA back then, actually, to be honest. It was very dark. It was free reign on anyone. It was kind of annoying. That being said, there wasn't that many hackers back then, no matter what anyone tells you. The 2008 to even early 2010 period was not as bad as what people say. It wasn't until about halfway through 2010, 2000 and through to 2011 and onward that the real issues had begun to spring up. So let's move on here. How has Elite Moderator changed? If anyone remembers how it used to be, you had a certain amount of kicks per day, at least in NA. They tried implementing this. It didn't work out so well. They had to revert it. They have, oh, you're a normal moderator or you're a red moderator to kind of show people that, oh, don't go there. At the same time, Nexon promoting Elite Moderators. So you have all that going on, and then sometime, I can't get the exact date on it, guys, but Super Elite Moderator comes out. They're selling it. You could buy it for like 30 days, and it was like, I think it was like $12 for 30 days. Absolutely ridiculous. Just to have the extra function of second arms and some EXP and stuff. It was completely pointless in my opinion. A money grab. I mean, in retrospect, it was a good idea, but selling it and not addressing the issues with elite moderation and things was just the wrong way to go about it. But that being said, other than it being sold in the shop and being such a goddamn issue that people could just buy it and all the rage kicking, and which was kind of annoying, but at the same time you got that kind of prestige of being hated. I always thought that was a cool thing, kind of be hated and such. But as you guys, something new that's actually, well, I'd say less than about a year almost here, maybe 9 months. For now, you can't actually get Elite Moderator anymore at Major 2. This change came in August 2016. Quoting off the wiki, links in the description, of course, like always. They took that away. I think, I was, well, not think, sorry, I was talking to a couple GMs actually, but 2 or 3 of them. They're kind of brain dead and pointless at times, but we had a conversation about this, and they were in one of our lobbies, and I started asking questions, being really hard on them. And I was like, "Why'd you guys take Elite Moderator away? Like, do you know what this has done?" And they said, "Oh, it's the future of Combat Arms, yeah, And what I think it comes down to is they don't not believe their own philosophy on Combat Arms. I'm going to pull up the web page on Elite Moderation in Combat Arms on their website that's there. We're going to show that later on in the video. But I think the overall point of it is, and I was doing some research, and in EU they had a limit on kicks per day. We used to have that in NA. They got rid of that. It was a huge mess. People did not like it. The community spoke up. Nexon had to answer for it, among other things with the moderation. So why it's changed so much is because they shipped us a bad product. So I think they bend the knee to EU during the server amalgamation, and I think that that's what caused a lot of issues with them shutting it down, trying to sweep it under the rug. And of course you can't buy it anymore in the shop. So I'm going to bring up the webpage, we're going to go over the FAQ, let's do it. Alright guys, so here we are on the web page. You can find this on the website. You go to you get to this customer support shit, type in Elite Moderator, link will be in the description, of course. So as you can see here, the article has been updated at this time, and these articles and little snippets on the website get changed a lot. Words change here and there. The GMs do, well, it's my opinion, they try to cover their asses. You know, everything's got to be perfect. You know, if so no one, you know, they don't get criticized as much. So let's take a read. Let's take a read. So this is like, oh, why did I get kicked out of the game for no reason by Elite Moderator? Who gives up? No one cares. In my opinion, as I said already, if you're playing good and you're doing good, and you get kicked by Elite Moderator, who cares? You're the better player. Of course, unless you don't hack. You know, you're the better player. You outskilled them. You proved you're better. You're hated. You're notoriety. You know, the one thing I've always used to say was, you know, oh, I got kicked. When someone would say, oh, I got kicked, I'm like, good. You proved you were better. Make a name for yourself. You know, Commodore's, it's not like it used to be. You know, it's kind of dead. But before, you know, I guess I'm these dates all time. 2009, 10, 11. Well, basically 2008 to 2013. That was the prime. Well, it was a golden age in my opinion. Ups and downs, obviously, but in you know, that's when, like, you know, you want to get your name out there the best you could. So other than that, let's go on here. So this is by Panthero. I think he's like a popular GM, but who gives a shit? An Elite Moderated room is a private server of sorts. Now, what do you guys think of that? What do you think of that when they say that? Now they put the quotation marks in there, but what do you think? You know what? You guys want to know what I think? I think this is a shit. This is shit wording. Elite Moderators. This was never. They never said this before. When this came out, they never mentioned anything like, you know, this is not how they described it at all. Obviously, there was a hacking problem in Commodore from day one, but this was not like, you know, this sentence here, just this whole like these little sentences here. This is basically what they're saying the whole time. Oh, it's a private server. Oh, we can't, you know, it's their rules. They're in charge. We're hands off. We're Nexon. Don't fuck off, you know. Alright, so let's read on. When you choose to play in an Elite Moderator room, like you're gonna go play in non-Elite Moderator rooms. Now that's what they want. You'll notice they don't give out Elite Moderator anymore. So if you have an account that's like newer, you couldn't get one anyway. Like myself, like my account right now, it's like a 2015 account. I didn't get the Elite Moderator when I loaded up to Major 2. Very depressed about it. You know, I want to host a room. Everyone wants to host a room. So this is disingenuous by them. They know that everyone wants to play in an Elite Moderator room. That's why they're so sought after now. If you know someone in your clan who's got it, you have them host the room. That you have to. You're agreeing to play by that moderator's rules, which are subject to moderator's judgment. Can we get any more bullshit than this? Like I already described, you can't. It's like you can't not play in an Elite Moderator's room, especially if you're playing Elimination Pro or Search and Destroy. You want Elite Moderators. You need them to enforce, like, you know, we're playing S&D, there's a, you know, AR, SR, nade, you know, whatever, and you need Elite Moderators. It's not like I personally wish we didn't need them at all, obviously, but you do, and it's so disingenuous that they would write it like this, because they are needed. It's almost like contradicting yourself when everyone talks to Elite Moderators. But this is so, you know, moderator's judgment. It's almost like ignoring the rules of the room and just kicking you because they can. And that's true. It happens all the time. Like, you know, they think you're a piece of shit or a cunt and they kick you. But unfortunately, we need them. I don't want to really advocate too much for them, but everyone needs to play in Elite Moderators rooms. They suck. You need it. It's just dumb. Alright, next one. Check out a player's moderator rating before entering their game room. So like, it's not even really a rating. It's just a color. They did introduce this, and it's a shit system that they have anyway. Like, I think more people should be low. Like they should be. It should almost be, well, maybe not permanent, but it should be more. It should last longer, and you should be able. It shouldn't just be like a color. It literally like give us some hard stats. Uh, Green, red. You know they tell you, oh, decisions are fair. That doesn't mean anything. I load a bunch of my clanmates in here, and you're just gonna get kicked. Rules of behavior. Best thing to do is find another room and create your own. Well, it's not like we all have Elite Moderator where we can, kick any hackers or, bunch of random fucks going off, yelling and screaming, doing their thing. Okay, so please note that the Elite Moderator room still has to obey the terms. No one cares. This article was not helpful, Nexon. Nexon doesn't care about the Elite Moderator issue. They just wanted the money, but when they amalgamated, they had to figure something out, and they just got rid of it. I would say by the time you hit Major 2, you should be able to moderate your own rooms. It shouldn't, you need that basic structure. Like, I advocate for search and destroy. It's my favorite game mode. Just having the ARS or nade, and that's fine. Usually don't have any issues in search and destroy. It's when you go into like eliminations and stuff, and you get all the bullshit, and it's just sad that no one can host their own room. So it's kind of like a scale, You have, I don't want to play with hackers. I want some basic rules enforced. But on the other side, I have shit mods who just kick me because of my name, and it kind of sucks. Like, as great as notoriety is, it kind of can suck. Like today, I got kicked by hundreds of gunmen, or hundreds of cuntmen, as I call them. And it's just like, oh, they kicked me again. It's like, oh man, I only want to play one game today, and I got kicked. Kind of sucks. A little laugh, nevertheless. So I'll leave the link in the description of this, guys. Just, judge it for yourself. Nexon doesn't care. They never fixed, like, the Elite Moderator problem was not fixed by getting rid of it. They spent years trying to tailor it, and they shipped out a bad product. And then they sold Super Elite with some cool functions, but overpriced, and just pathetic. Like, pathetic delivery. Pathetic. You're pathetic, Nexon. Get a grip. Get a grip! Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the video. I just got a few pictures here that I thought I'd add in. The El Clasico, kicked by Elite Moderator, slam that OK button, always fun. We got one more picture here. It's a little bit more, it's like an example. This looks like it's from like 2009. Similar messages like, oh, kick, 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 kick. You're getting kicked, stupid mods. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Axio, have some fun.